Hello, welcome to Off Grid Thoughts channel. Well, I'm at it again. I'm building another solar panel frame board. This time I'm using an 80 watt flexible solar panel. It's somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 of the size of a 100 watt flexible solar panel. So I have no doubt that the claim of 80 watts is fairly accurate. Actual watts, of course, is going to be uh, 10 to 15 lower than the actual claim. So, that's in full sunlight. Uh, in this case, it might be even lower than that because I have some decorative trim um, that kind of, matches the theme of my house. So, what I'm going to be doing is mounting this. Now, this is sitting long ways. I'm going to be mounting it uh, sideways on the long side. So this end will sit on the ground, and I'll have another one exactly like this. This is not complete yet. I'm in progress on this one. So I'll have a couple of thin pieces of board on this edge. That's so water can drain down easily in this direction. Uh, So this will sit vertically long ways on the ground. The other one will be sitting up on top of this one in that direction. And it won't be quite a 90-degree angle, but it'll be have a little bit of a lift to it. So water can run off of it easily. Water if it rains. So uh, between the two of these panels, I should be getting about 100 watts of solar out of it. Um, and, I'm mounting it in a space that is, it's going to be conducive, to aesthetics and, looking nice and things like that. So that's it's kind of a little bit different than a normal install would be. Uh, I'm just kind of using the space that I have uh, to make it look appealing and kind of use that space in a good way. So again, this will be a combination of two of these frame boards. Uh, approximately 90 degrees, and I might even put a couple of small hinges, one on each end, and so I can pivot the top one just a little bit. Um, and this being a flexible solar panel, uh, the wires actually come out the front. But what I've done is I put a piece of galvanized wall trim, and I've drilled holes through the plastic part of the solar panel, and so I can feed the wires through the back. So because I don't want the sun baking, the junction box, because the junction box is plastic. So that should help quite a bit. So uh, this is nearing completion. I do have to make a rear cover for it. Um, and this strip that's going to go along this way. But again, it's going to be sitting on the ground, turn the other direction long ways. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. As far as the future of my 6x30 frame board that I built, that one, I'm going to be taking that one apart and uh, probably narrowing it and installing a 100 watt flexible solar panel inside of that one. Because because I've decided that I'm going to, with my little panels, I'm going to use smaller wood and use more of them. So it'll probably be a board on that, on those little panels, of probably anywhere from 8 to 10 panels each board with smaller wood. Uh, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to use flexible solar panels because I don't really want glass on my panels. Um, I want them to be protected from the weather, but I didn't want to be dealing with glass or you know, the weight of those or related things. And uh, so I'm learning as I'm going on on these projects, and uh, I have no doubt that once I hook up all of those boards together with those little panels, I have no doubt that I'm going to get something significant. Uh, but I think that I can make it more compact. I can make it lighter weight with using a 1x2 lumber uh, rather than using 2x2 with those smaller ones. But these medium panels here, uh, this is 2x2 lumber construction, uh, with the exception of this side. Now this is a 2x2 in the back of here, but on this side I'll have the thin board going up on this side for drainage purposes, for rainwater drainage. So other than that, after this one I'll make the second one that's going to be exactly the same, and I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Um, I've got so many things that I'm doing, so many things that are happening. Uh, but I dedicate a little bit of time every day to off grid. You know, if I miss a day or two or three, that's okay. But I try to get something done at least. Spend a few minutes or 30 minutes to an hour every day doing something on one of my off grid projects. So, don't give up on your off grid dreams. I'm definitely not giving up on my off grid dreams. Um, so, take care out there, and, until the next video, thanks a lot for watching.